Hi, welcome to Tuesday Treadmill Talks. More like Monday Sick Talks, if we can be honest today. We're going to get a little into detail and gross on my health and why videos have kind of slowed. So, end of January, shortly before school started, I think it was the last week I had off during winter break, I got what the doctor thought was strep throat. And for all intents and purposes, I've been calling it strep throat. I didn't really have the fever that goes with strep throat, but my throat swelled practically shut and it was awful. Um so yeah, it was like almost like a week, maybe 2 weeks of sick, like continuously sick, like on antibiotics and stuff. It was awful. And then school started, and I've been fine for a while until today when I got to math class, and about 10 minutes in, I'm like, ooh, my stomach really hurts. So I went to the fucking bathroom and go, shit my guts out, and I threw up. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I came home, and I've been sick all day. But I finally have the house to myself, and well, I wanted to do a Tuesday treadmill talks because I was going to do one anyway, but I don't want to work out because I don't feel well. So, I'm going to sit down with Sammy right there, who just took off. This is Sammy's first time being on film because he's a chicken and spent about half his life being afraid of me, and I'm not entirely sure why. He kind of accepts me now, but it's irritating. He's a pain. He's a very adorable pain, though, and he's a very sweet boy. He likes everyone else in the house. I think it's how big I am compared to everyone else. And people are here, so we're going to go downstairs. Um, so what I finished the Phantom Menace novelization. Sorry, it's dark. We're going to go down to my domain, the Chamber of Passion, as I like to call it, or the rat hole. Well, the rat hole's kind of the gym. But, yeah, there we go. In case you wondered, I live downstairs. I think I've only ever shown my staircase in one other video. So, yeah, my little studio apartment. Mine has a kitchen. As you can see, I was watching Jackie Brown. It's a good, very underrated Quentin Tarantino movie. Not a lot of people talk about it anymore, but I think it's probably one of his best movies. I'd rank it above Reservoir Dogs, just because of the cinematography alone is better, I think. And the acting is really good. And that's not to say Reservoir Dogs is a bad movie. It's not. It's a fantastic movie. But I like Jackie Brown a little more. Mainly, I love that soundtrack. That Jackie Brown soundtrack's really good. So I finished the Phantom Menace novelization, and you'll have to wait till the review. But it sparked a whole retread because Darth Bane is mentioned in there. So naturally, I'm rereading Path of Destruction. I'm over halfway through it. I'm listening to the audiobooks. Jonathan Davis does all three of the trilogy, and Jonathan Davis is my favorite Star Wars audiobook narrator. I like him over Mark Thompson. I mean, Mark Thompson's a better... he does more voices. He has more of a range of different voices. But Jonathan Davis's normal voice I just find soothing. He did the Mall Lockdown by Joe Schreiber, the audiobook for that. He did Catalyst. What was another one he did? Oh, he did the Rogue One novelization. He did part of Canto Bight. He's done a ton of them. Yeah, I like Jonathan Davis. So I'm going to be reading the rest of the Darth Bane trilogy, and I'm going to finish those reviews. Because Rule of Two, you all voted in Star Wars Reviewers, that was the review you really wanted. Like, as soon as possible. So hopefully we're looking at March. We'll have Rule of Two, end of March. No video this weekend. I was very busy. Um, I've been very busy lately. It's the 16 units. That's a pain in the ass. There's not a whole lot else to talk about. Yeah. Battlefront 2. Played a little of that. Also been playing. Started this Shadow of the Colossus. Fantastic game. I never played it before, so I can't compare it to the PS2 or PS3 ports. This is more of a remake. They from the ground up they redid it. So it looks a lot like Last Guardian as opposed to like Ico. See, I've played Ico. That's the one that's the only one of those games I have played. And no, they're not. They could be connected, but they're not. It's not a series of games. It's just that game developer. They have a very similar style with things. And I heard Last Guardian, what was it? I think it's called Last Guardian. Trash. So Shadow of the Colossus, pretty hard. Have it on hard mode. So what can you expect? Um, yeah. Oh, the next haul, which I don't know when it's going to be, but it's going to be a big one. I can't, I will, I could spoil, but I'm not. But I will spoil this, because the Geek's Addict, and I finally did that trade we've been talking about for months, and I did receive his copy he gave me of Han Solo's Revenge, which I don't think I've shown in a haul yet, so that's a little, you get a little taste. There's a whole bunch more, well, not a whole bunch more, but there's some big numbers coming at you. I'm just going to be honest. There's going to be big things. A big goal has been reached. I can't. I want to talk about it so bad, but not here yet. In the middle of working out a deal on something. So, yeah. Oh, we get two cats in this video, because, where are you? There you are. Felix is here. My pig boy. Yeah, he didn't. I was giving the cats treats, and Buddy and Lacey came up, and Sammy just kind of looked at me like I was an idiot and wouldn't get up off the couch. But Felix was just being lazy down in the master bedroom, and he came up and finished everyone's food for them. He's a big boy. So, anyway, that's my Tuesday treadmill talks on Monday, and being sick and not on the treadmill. So, anyway, have a nice day.